Oh, hey there. This is my motorcycle. A lot of you have been asking me about what it's like riding in Los Angeles, and I figured with spring right around the corner, now would be the perfect time to talk about a few of the tips and tricks I've learned over the last few years of riding. That way, if you're interested, or even just a little bit of perspective on what it's like out there on 2 wheels instead of 4, check this out. For those of you who have never been on 2 wheels of any kind before, consider this fun fact first. Do you know how to ride a bicycle? If the answer is no, I would suggest getting a bicycle. You can get one online for $100, $125. Pretty good one. And you might find you get a lot more exercise, you learn how to balance better, and those shops that you thought were farther away are closer than you think. Okay, so you know how to ride a bicycle. The next question is, how do I get a license to ride a motorcycle? Well, it's pretty simple. You need to pass a written test, and you need to pass a driving test. There are 2 ways to pass the driving test, at least in the state of California, and it's probably true for other states. Number 1, you can go to the DMV and just take a cold driving test. I think you need to be over the age of 18 or something like that, but the DMV website will tell you. Number 2, which I highly recommend, taking a motorcycle education course. This will teach you the basics of not only how to ride, but once you pass the course, you'll have successfully passed the driving test. And it also will lower your insurance. There are a bunch of different places where you can take your driving test. I did mine, for example, at the Harley-Davidson of Glendale. Basically, I paid him $200 and I spent the weekend riding motorcycles and having fun with my friends, and at the end of it, I knew how to ride a motorcycle. But don't forget, you have to take your written test at the DMV. It's like a 40-question piece of paper. Don't worry, if you fail, you can always take it again. It's not the bar exam. You see this 90s Nerd Style Corridor Digital t-shirt that I got right here? It's available for the last day and the last day only in the Corridor Digital store right now. It'll be gone forever tomorrow. Get it now. But seriously, today's the last day to get them. I hope you guys like them. We're gonna have more cool limited edition shirts later, but they'll never be like this again. No sir. Great, so you've now obtained your motorcycle license. Congratulations. Prepare to have the most fun you're about to have on 2 wheels. The next question is naturally, decide which kind of bike you want. There's sport bikes, cafe racers, cruisers, there's custom bikes. Do a little research and find out which ones you like. As you can see here, I prefer Harley-Davidsons. Specifically, the Dyna Street Bobs are kind of my go-to. I started on some smaller bikes and worked my way up to these ones. I've customed this one out a little bit to give it a club style. It's a lot of fun for me. It gives me performance, keeps me off the ground, a lot of stability, and it's fast as heck. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter which type of bike you go with, just make sure that it's an extension of your personality and have some fun with it. I love Harleys because you can customize the heck out of them. You can pretty much do whatever you want to them, and this one's mine. Bikes are an investment, so start small. Keep it simple. You're gonna spend a lot of money just on your bike up front, so make sure that you do your research and that you plan on growing your motorcycle experience. This is my 3rd motorcycle, and over time, I grew not only in the engine size, but also in the performance and in the style, and as I learned more and more about what I wanted. Because over time, you'll want to customize your bike, you want to customize your gear, you'll put more and more time and energy into it to find out what works exactly for you. Start small and grow slowly over time. This isn't some cheap date that you took to a drive-in movie theater that doesn't exist anymore. This is a relationship. Depending on what you want to get out of your bike, you're going to want to learn a little bit about how to take it apart and put it back together. Like any good relationship, it requires work. Learn a little bit. Don't be afraid to take parts off, put them back on, buy some new tools, and learn a little bit about the mechanics of how it works. Every bike is different. Every bike has its own ticks and hums and sounds, and you'll know once you're riding which ones are right and which ones are wrong. The more mechanical ability you have, the easier it'll be to maintain your bike, to keep it up, and to have fun while riding. Like any skill worth keeping in life, it's honed over time, slowly and surely. You don't learn how to ride like a pro in a single day. It's about spending hours on the bike. It's a craft, it's a skill, it's a mindset. As you go along, respect your machine. If you don't, it could kill you. First take, first try, arrow through the gaff tape. Hey Nick, you know what else is an ultimate first take, first try?
What?
getting a tattoo.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
Me and my brother got it done up in Seattle at
Yeah.
this place called Super Genius Tattoo.
Did you guys both get the same tattoo?
We
or-
both did, yes.
Nice.
I always get the same tattoos.
You always? I wanted my brothers to get this one. It's my family crest right here. But they both wussed out on me. My brother Quinn was like, yeah, dude, I'll totally get it. And then I got it and I was like, all right.
What is that, like a little...
And he didn't get it.
tree?
It's an oak tree on a knoll with a blue chevron and 2 stars. The oak tree stands for fertility and strength. And the blue chevron is for the native land of Scotland. The stars are because I'm the 3rd son of my father. I've got a griffin up top, just like the top of the family crest. And then down here, I've got an eagle and 2 lions. One here and one here. Because an eagle and a lion make a griffin. Brett, you just got a tattoo too, right?
I did, son. Right before the new year, I did.
Nice. What prompted you to get it?
Basically just this whole past year, like the prior year, was a kind of a
journey?
It's a journey for sure.
And you wanted to mark and remember that journey?
I did, definitely.
That's great. That's a great reason to get a tattoo. There's a lot of reasons why people get tattoos, but that's a great one.
It's a sparrow, and it's there's this little phrase on it that's meant a lot to me over the years. It says, "This too shall pass."
Could you tell me, son, whose tattoo is that?
Whose tattoo is
Yeah.
it? It's mine tattoo, son. It's on my arm, son.
Oh, shit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, you might have to establish the rules of the game of life for this episode, because Brett just got. Ren's got a tattoo, but I don't know where he went.
I do have a tattoo.
What
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Are we doing a tattoo vid?
Yeah.
All right.
Tell us, what inspired you to get it? And when did you get it?
What kind of question is that?
You've never asked yourself that?
You ever ask why am I getting a tattoo right now?
No, that's. I don't know how to say it anymore. It's hard to see, it's hard to read. Even looking in a mirror, it's all backwards. The quote actually says is, all we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. It's a quote from Lord of the Rings.
Nerd alert!
All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. That is the actual quote in the book.
Whose shirt is that?
This is my shirt.
Living on the edge.
Man.
I got one more tattoo recently. I'm actually the most proud of this out of any of the other ones that I have. It's our patrons. Come on, you guys. First of all, I'd like to thank Andrew Ryan, Calvin Kingdon, John Welch, Sohak Lai, aka Soso is Hero, Ahmed El-Zabi, James Bailey, and of course, Richard Blackburn. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. It means the world to us. If you consider supporting us on Patreon, you can check it out at patreon.com/corridordigital. We've got a lot of cool rewards, and if you would like your name on my arm, consider supporting. What'd you ask me? Is this a sponsored video? No, it's not. I just really like riding and I get a lot of questions about it and figured you guys might find this information useful. That's it. But on a serious note, get a Harley.
I'm falling back, dude.
Hey Ren, I'm hiring you as my camera guy. Really gives a distraction when there's guys inside. I got shot like my phone in here. Downstairs, I just have to last on. one, but not really. I got shot like 5 times when I walked through the door. But this is a tactical vest. It can take up to 5 bullets without me dying. We did it. Dude, right as I walked through the door, you shot one and just hit me in the face, like headshot, yeah. This ammo is so tactical. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. This is my Girls here, boys! Don't do it, I have a tactical vest on. I got the other guys pretty good though. I was just hoping you were in VR.
If you didn't know already, today is the last day to buy this sweet 90s Nerf style corridor digital t-shirt. Get it now. It's the last day. It'll never be available again. And if you don't get it, where are you gonna put your GoPros? Not here. No way. No way, Jose. Not happening. Links are in the description below.